Hello and welcome to a UU Live, and tomorrow there will be an Ubers Live for those who enjoy them. It's been a while. But yeah, I just saw this Zangoose store floating around a couple of Discord servers that I'm in, and I just really wanted to try it. Shout out to whoever made it. Don't have a clue who you are because, yeah, as I said, it was just floating around a bunch of servers. I don't have a clue who the original dude was. It's basically... yeah, I just had to fix this because it had return over facade for some ungodly reason. It's basically just stall, and then there's a Zangoose, and that seems really fun to me. So yeah, I don't know quite why. I don't know anything about any of these sets, dude. the Mew appears to be outspeeding a Tyranitar in UU, which is just lovely. We are not high up on the UU ladder, so it should not be taking us this long to get a game. I mean, I guess UU's just dead right now, which is a possibility. But yeah, this is just going to be a pretty chill live. I don't really feel like doing much. I might honestly put this up at like 8 PM my time and then put a normal Ubers video up at the normal time when I put up videos nowadays. So yeah, let's actually try and do decent work with this team. This is going to be a bit tricky because I don't know how to play stall. Let's go for Mew. Mew knocking off turn 1. That seems like a fine enough play. I've got Defog. Yeah, I can get rid of these T-spikes nice and easy. Get rid of his recovery 100% of the time, and literally just 1v1 this thing. Is that what we're gonna do? As he goes into Sizzle now, gets rid of its life orb, but we can just Wisp this thing, and I'm fine with this. As he SDs are not, that's fine. Let's just defog. We are Unaware Clef. I believe that Unaware Clef can take on a Burnt Sizzle. Bug Bite is doing 5 to me. Let's just go for a Wish here, as he goes for the BP, that does nothing. And now let's go into our, well, let's just go into Gliscor just because I feel like it, as he does not seem to be aware that that is Unaware Clefable. So I'm going to go back out into it and just Protect first, and then Wish, and then Protect again. Unless he crits me, this should be fine. Yep, so now we Wish again, as he forfeits. Lovely. Oh, I didn't see how high up I am on the UU ladder yet, so let's just have a look at this. 1429, that's actually decent. I don't know, I don't think that's high though. That's higher than I thought I was, for certain. But what is that, like top 500? Is that even? So it shouldn't be taking me as long as it is to get games. Where's Sceptile MC gone? He was showing that he was pretty high up just the other day. Probably tilted, given I can't yet see him. Yeah, we're not even in top 500, and then let's find... oh my... they can't deal with an alarm in my house. Are we still searching? We're still... thank you. Okay, I'm going to be pausing. If this is how long it's taking to get games, then I am going to be pausing. Leading Mew worked well last game. Let's lead alone Momola this time because I can scold everything on this man's team. Actually, leading Mew is fine because Mew has only two bad matchups. It's got 2 bad matchups. And, yeah, Gengar is one of those 2. So, let's go into our Gengar answer. As he subs, shit. We can just EQ. Hopefully this can, beat that Gengar 1v1. Let's just Roost here first, as he did disable. That's frustrating, in all honesty. Let's go into Zangoose and then double back into Gliscor just on the Sludge Wave, presumably. And now we can just Toxic so that we can prevent the disable from preventing, because his taunt will wear off here, basically, is what I was saying. And now we can just Roost, and then we can taunt again. This Gengar is annoying to deal with. Very annoying to deal with. If I could get rid of that black sludge. Shit. Okay, Alomomola it is. That does nothing. I will eventually just... Crit me? Fuck off! That was a roll to kill even with a crit! Oh my days. Blissey can't beat it 1v1, it just stalls it out of PP. At the very least, I do definitely stall out of PP, but Alomomola, like, no. That's not meant to happen. Let's put the timer on this man. Sludge Wave has 12 PP left. I can easily beat this thing 1v1. Even if you disable, that's literally fine by me. Because you only have 10 moves in which you can hit me. I beat you by PP stalling eventually. As Keldeo comes out. Okay. Into Milo Momola's dead. Oh my god. Not again. No. As he even skull burns me. Okay. Okay. Let's just wish as he skulls again. Let's burst protect. Let's wish again. This is gonna be boring, but like, I mean, come on, don't crit my answer to your team. You can't just do that. That's because it's just not on. This goes back into Keldeo. Sacred Sword won't even kill me from here because I know he's lefties, so I'm just gonna break his sub. As he burns me, lovely. Let's see if we can go for the toxic here. We can, excellent, so now we definitely beat this thing. Brilliant. Goes into Aero. Aero can't even kill me from here, can it? No, it can't. But it doesn't even matter, because I've just gotten rid of all the status on my team, meaning Clefable is now fine. And now let's go out into Mew. If this thing is Taunt as well, like, he's just got an anti-stall team. It's just not fun. As he goes into Keldeo, I mean, he's pretty obviously just going to Scald here. Is there a reason not to go into Clefable? I don't want to go into Clefable. Let's just Roost. Mew, I can handle Mew being burnt if I need to. This goes into Gengar now. Let's just go for the knockoff because you're not going for Shadow Ball here because you're a bad liar. Even if you were, Shadow Ball won't kill me because you're defensive. Oh my god. I didn't even consider the fact that he still has Disable. As he goes into... That's a decent play. That's nicely done. Let's go into Mew. As U-turn will do a huge chunk to me as he knocks me off instead. That's fine by me. I'm quite happy for you to knock me off rather than killing me. Wisp, yes, thank you. Now I can handle the Sizzle, even if it means Mew is practically just dead. If he goes into Gengar, yeah, I'm not risking that, because I can still recover up on this thing. No, I can't. What am I talking about? I want to get another game. I didn't think this through. I did not think this idea through. It's fun, but not. This is not going to be a quick live, I don't think. I'll finish it at 30 minutes no matter how many games we've got, even if this is the only game. Zygarde. Ooh, okay. Don't agree with that. Yeah, I don't agree with that at all. Because now, I just wish. And I Moonblast. Don't crit me. Just don't. It would be annoying. It would be very annoying. I thought he was going to do that as well. That's the worst part. I legitimately thought he's probably going to just switch here. I was I was really tempted just to go into my Mew. As he goes into Serena, so I'm going to go into Mew just to prevent the spin, or try to prevent the spin. He could spin still. That would be fine, because then I get the wish back, and yeah, all is well and good, and all things bright and beautiful. Drop kick does kill. So. Man. Let's just knock this thing off, get rid of its leftovers. If it attacks me, then I can kill him next turn with Facade. He's not going to just attack me though, because he is going to just attack me. So I can just kill him this turn with Facade. Thank you. You have enabled me to keep up my rocks for the entire game. And it's not like I'm just dying here. Zangoose beats literally nothing else on his team anymore, so I'm just going to go for Pursuit on the account that he could just hard switch for negative reasons. So now let's go into Gliscor and just Roost. As he Zed Zygarde and kills me. Let's go for the wish. As the Gengar switches in. I'm pretty certain we have this game guaranteed won. It's just a matter of getting there is going to be annoying. Because now he goes into Gengar, or he goes into Scizor, and I just wish again. He goes into Scizor, wish again. I could honestly just Moonblast here expecting the U-turn. Like, Bullet Punch does not scare me. I don't think he's gotten the memo. I do need to make sure that I'm not putting myself in range of 2 Keldeo Scalds. So that's worth remembering. Stone Edge will not kill me from here. Even with a crit, although it did try its best. Let's just Protect here just to waste a PP turn. And then we can Wish. And Protect. I don't know if I have the PP. And then Wish again. Thank you. And now we can just kill you. He was going to miss a Stone Edge eventually. Just happened that it turned out to be the one that I wanted him to miss the most. So now you go into Gengar. If he goes into Gengar, he still persists in the belief that Scizor is somehow threatening my Clefable, which it just isn't. Although he's Roos, that's annoying. I would knock off if I was him. I genuinely would. I would not U-turn here, but he could. He does knock off. Excellent. That's the correct decision. Gotta love how that Wish Pass was barely worth it. Let's just recover on up. As we're back up to nearly full with our Blissey. As he goes into Gengar. I wish this thing was knocked off, dudes. Yep, he was obviously disabling there, but I have more PP than he does. Literally Stealth Rock, yeah. He has to go into Scizor, and then from here he's just going to U-turn into his Gengar again. But I mean, I might as well just go for Seismic Toss for damage. And then Disable undoes itself, and then I can just recover again, or just go for another Seismic Toss. It's not like I'm scared of this Gengar going for anything. And that would cover a potential switch into Keldeo, basically. Is he going for the poison? Because 7 more of those, and I wall him with Clefable. Let's go for Seismic Toss here in anticipation of a potential stupidity move, as he did indeed do a stupidity move. I appreciate stupidity moves, I just don't think they're what you want to do. Just go for this, just pressure it. Yep, he has BP, so it's not threatening me at all. And now we can just soft boil back up to full and start spamming Toxic, because I'm not threatened by this thing. Obviously his play here is just trying to get my Blissey so that his Gengar can beat me, but I'm not going to let that happen. Just not going to let it happen, basically. And then into my Clef. Oh shit. I think I might have just choked. Fuck. It's because I'm not used to playing with Stall. I think he's got the PP now. I think he's got the ability to just beat my PP Stall. As he's wasting his disables now as well. That's smart of him. Just getting rid of the useless moves first. Man, that Clef misplay was a pretty big misplay. It's only got 5 things that can actually hurt me though. That's worth keeping in mind. Disable still has 22 PP left. Well, I mean, we go for the Stealth Rock all the time anyway because Disable means I don't waste a PP turn. And I think I have the ability to stall him out of all the rest of his moves. Just by switching between Toxic and Thingamajig. Stealth Rock is the play though. Then disables that, so we go for another Stealth Rock. This is arguably helping me, so I don't agree with the way he's playing this. 11 left of these things. Let's just go for Stoss. And then we go for Rocks. Uh, 25 of other moves, and I have more than 25 of non-Stealth Rock moves. Yeah, we win this 100% of the time. Well, actually, with Scizor as well, that could be annoying, but I think I've got 10 more PP than I need. Why am I using Stealth Rock rather than Toxic there? Toxic is the terrible one. I'm just going to pause this, like this is going to take too long. We end up losing to a 10% poison chance and when there's only 7 sludge waves left. I'm really thinking about not uploading this. I don't know. That dude got so lucky last game though. Like there was almost no way he had to win, and he ended up winning. Is this going to be another sub-disable Gengar? For fuck's sake, please don't be. That was a mistake on my part, Jesus. What world was Blissey not the play? Well done. Oh dear. But I do at least get up my rocks, which is nice. That is nice. Unless he's got Taunt, but if he's got Taunt, then I'm okay with that. Nope, he does not. He goes into Hippo, and into Toxic I go. Rocks hurt me more than they hurt him, I think, so... Well... Yeah, let's go into Mew. He could just Whirlwind here and that would just start being annoying, basically, so... That's why I'm going into Mew. We can Wisp the Scizor. As he instead goes into Darmanitan. That's an incredibly good play. So now, I think he's U-turning here. I'm gonna Roost. Shit. Okay, but... Okay, so we can go into Aloe, and we can just Wish. Okay, that's fine, because now we can just Protect with you, and then Wish again. And then if you go into something like Mantine or Hippo, then I can just harden to Mew and get the health back. Because now, once I switch out, Alomomole's back at basically full anyway. Goes into Scizor. I'm just going to Skull, try and burn this thing as he forfeits. Lovely. Let's get another game. And this will be the final game, because we're using Stall, and it's taking a long ass time to actually work. I love the fact that Zangoose has done nothing this entire live. I've not yet found a single opposing Stall team to which to go to ham with Zangoose. This could actually be the matchup though, if I can KO the Chandelure. As he goes in, he starts off with his Absol, so he's just going to knock here, that's fine. As he actually chooses to Ice Beam. Okay, that's good information to get. Let's just go for a Wish here. Into Mungus. Well, he's just going to Spore here, isn't he? So I'm going to go into the Blissey. And then I'm going to get up my rocks. Because he's just going to go for another Spore. Trying to predict me to switch out, because of course. Actually, he's going to just go hard into Chandelure. Okay, I disagree with that play. Oh shit, this could be trick. What's my trick? What's my trick answer? Let's switch into Zangoose on anticipation of it being trick. Yep. You can have my Scarf, you can have the Toxic Orb. You can have my Scarf, I can have your Scarf, you can have my Toxic Orb. And now let's go back into Blissey, because there's literally no reason not to. Goes into Crook, should have pursuited. Okay. And we go into Alomomola. And we wish you a Merry Christmas. Because what is your Alomomola switcher? I mean, I guess it's actually the Amoonguss, so I'm going to just Scold, as he actually chooses to hard switch in Primarina instead. So we're going to go for Protect, just scout, see what he wants to go for. Get another burn turn, as it also covers the potential switch into stuff like Absol. So let's just wish again. As I do not understand why he would not have done that first turn. Megad, that is. I mean, he didn't have another Mega on his team, so it was pretty obvious as to what he was doing. So he is going into Amoonguss again, so now let's go into Blissey again. Or just Protect. Let's Protect first. Yeah. Waste the Spore PP. I know you're doing it. It's not a secret to me. And now, because I stayed in last time, I really just want to go into Glyspore here. Or we can just Rocks. I feel like he's just going to go into... Nope, he stayed in. Or did he? I might be faster. Oh, excellent, we get our Toxic Orb. Thank you. That's appreciated. Now let's just taunt this man. The annoying part is I could be knocked off and it would still be annoying. Goes into Primarina, that's fine, let's go into Blissey. Specs Primarina, can't do shit to it. I should clarify, shit has different meanings across the globe, and clearly in England it means very different, because 30% is not shit. Let's just go for a soft boiled, because yeah, he was definitely going into Absol there. And now I will go into Clef, because why not? Got no real reason to, as he did get that right, so that's unfortunate for him, as he forfeits. So yeah, let's get one last game, because that wasn't really a full game. Even if it does take us to like 40 odd minutes, we're getting Trick Room, so it won't. We're getting a Trick Room I really don't want to play, in all honesty. But we can just leave Gliscor and just taunt, and the thing that prevents Gliscor from doing that is Crawdaunt. If Crawdaunt is dead, Gliscor can just taunt everything. Bronzong, you are not a Gliscor answer. I mean, he could easily just have Mental Herb. I'm expecting Mental Herb, in all honesty. Not on Bronzong. Bronzong I would expect Macho Brace, just so that Gyro Ball does most. But, okay, nope, he did indeed have the Mental Herb. So, I'ma just Roost, as he does indeed go for the Gyro Ball. Seeing that that did nothing to me, I'm going to predict him to switch into Crawdaunt, because Crawdaunt is the thing on his team that threatens my Gliscor, and I'm going to go for EQ as a result. Thank you. It is good being correct. 2 more Trick Room turns. He's almost definitely going to go for SD here. Yep, he did. But this means that we can then just protect. As he goes for the knock, and then we can just wish. As he goes for the knock again, as he does not even go for the knock, he goes into Bronzong again. I'm going to go into Zangoose just to get my Toxic Orb activated, because now we can just go back out into Alola Mola. It is meaningless right now, and now we can just wish. And whatever he goes out into, I have something for it. And if he explodes, doing nothing to me, goes into Reuniclus. Gliscor? Ow. Maybe not Gliscor. Let's go for the Roost and then the Taunt. Psychic is interesting though. Because it means I think that Blisky can just actually wall it. So we get to see here if he does indeed have Psy Shock. I don't anticipate him doing so because it's a Trick Room team. I wouldn't normally expect that sort of thing. It goes into Cobalion. We've got Mew, we've got Alola Mola. I want to go into Mew first, as he does have SD. Let's just go for the Wisp, as he does have Z move. That does nothing. Wow. Okay. Into Alola Mola and then Wish, or Roost first. Let's Roost first. Okay. As he goes for the SD. That's fine. Doing nothing to me, but it is flinching. It's fucking flinching me! It's flinching me to death! How much do I need this Mew? It's nice for the Bishop, I guess, but, I mean, it's a Bishop, you don't really want to take it on with a Mew. So, yeah, let's just go this way, into Clef, as we can just Wish. Iron Head, even from that, is doing, like, Jack. And then we can Moonblast, as he chooses to hard switch into Bronzong. Okay. He is timing his switches into Bronzong correctly. So, how much did that Gyro Ball do earlier on in the game? Did 37%, so I can Roost. Yay! He should have boomed that turn if he had it. Or he could just boom this turn, but I'd rather he didn't. Would be quite annoying if he did. Thank you for not doing it to me. As he goes for his rocks there, we can just taunt him this turn so that he cannot get his Trick Room back up next turn. I think he's only got... I mean, he could still have Explosion. I would expect Explosion on this set. As he does go into Reuniclus, let's just taunt you. Let's not, because you're going to go for Psychic, because that means we can go into Blissey. He did actually choose to Trick Room. There's next to no way that your Reuniclus is Psychic, Shadow Ball, Trick Room, Psyshock. So yeah, into Bishop he goes. He can easily just SD here, that's what I'm expecting him to do. So I'm just going to Seismic Toss again. As yes, he does go for that. And now, I have got an inbuilt sack in Zangoose. Bye. And then into Aloma Mola, and we can just wish. Or do we want to Scold? We want to Scold. Because he could easily just SD here. And we're actually slower than him unless he's min speed. He is min speed. Good information to have, because that means that we can just go for a Scald here. Thank you. I appreciate that. I know that not everyone would, but I do. Reuniclus comes out. Let's just go for the Wish. Trick Room goes up. Let's go for the Blissey. Let's go for the Stoss. In comes the Bronzong. Gliscor is nice for Cresselia, but we've still got obviously the Blissey. Aloma Mola. I can just go into Aloma Mola. Yeah, it does like 5 million. And then he goes into Reuniclus, and I just recover most of that back with Blissey switch. And we Stoss again. As he goes for a Focus Blast, that does more than I expected it to. But we can just recover that off. And I think we win this game 100% of the time. Crawdaunt comes in. Crawdaunt is a threat. But he's going to be Trick Room, so... I mean, I outspeed him with everything. Clef is unneeded aside from Crawdaunt. Wow. That's a good thing, because Crawdaunt just nearly took it out in one hit. As he does indeed have the Aqua Jet, let's just try and go for the Wish, as he does hard switch into his Reuniclus. That's amazing for me. We can just protect here, get Clef back up to a reasonable amount of HP, and then just go for another Protect, or go for a Wish, or... I'm going to go for a Wish. I think that I can live this Psychic, because he does go into Cress, okay. Important to note that Cress has come in. We can go into Blissey here. I believe Blissey is slower than Cress, so we can definitely go for a Toxic here. And Toxic will hit everything. As he goes into Crawdaunt, hard, okay. I just realized what I just said. Okay. As he does go for knockoff, kills himself, and does not take me down with him. Not that it's needed, because Aloma Mola doesn't really care. Because I can just hard switch into Blissey, and Aloma Mola is back at 50%. As he goes into Cress, so you can just Toxic this thing. As he goes for the Psychic, and we win 100% of the time. Guaranteed. Oh, well, I got this with F drop, that's annoying. So now we can just Roost here, and we will die, but that's fine, because in comes the Aloma Mola, in comes the Wish. That way Luna Dance doesn't bring back the Cobalion at a massive amount of health and scary, but let's just burn it with Scolds. We've got about 4 of them to try it, because Cobalion can't actually touch Aloma Mola. Let's switch here, just in case he goes for CC. Wow, no, don't crit me, don't crit me. You're going to SD here, I know you're going to SD here. Burn. Oh, come on, burn. We won this game if we burn either of those. And it was in our favour. Fuck it. Just fuck it. For another Moonblast. Another Moonblast? Just a Moonblast in general is what I was going for. Okay, hardened to Rhinoculus. Okay, I'll take it. Let's just wish back a Fable and we can Moonblast. Why did you just hard switch Cobalion back in? You know I'm unaware, this makes no sense. What the fuck are you doing? Wow, that did like 5. Clef, you're bulkier than I thought. Yay, we win! So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will actually put up a video at the normal time, as well as my CPC game, as well as this. So I do hope you enjoy, and I'll see you all next time. Peace!